Good evening, everyone. Um, I'm sure some people saw the email that I received today. I posted it on Facebook and I posted it on Instagram. Um, so, a legal intern from the Mass Commission Against Discrimination sent me an email about CMS partners wanting to dismiss the discrimination complaint against them, and that it's going to be reviewed to see if it will be dismissed or not, and that I can write a statement, um, to defend my case against them. Yeah. So that legal intern that sent me that email, not a bright pupil. Not at all. I mean, I even said it. Did you review the documentation? The evidence that I have against CMS partners discriminating against me, the unlawful things that they have done. Letters, emails, videos, pictures, a harassment order against another tenant. It was issued for 2 weeks by one judge. So there was a judge that saw that tenant as a threat to me. Another judge didn't, but one judge did see him as a threat. And of course the emails and, all that, shows that my water was shut off 3 times, at least maybe 4, but definitely the emails show it all day. It was not something where it was for like a half an hour. No, it was all day. One day I had to stay at a hotel because I didn't have water. And they asked me to use the bathroom in the basement. And I have emails to prove it. That's what they said to me. And once I filed that discrimination complaint against CMS partners, they retaliated against me and evicted me. And then it was a long battle with the housing court, and I was unlawfully evicted. I was homeless for 2 months, where I didn't have a stable place to stay. I slept in my car, the gym, the laundromat. I bounced around a few different hotels. And now I'm still homeless, but I've been staying at this hotel for almost 2 months. But I still don't have permanent housing. So after everything that has happened, why on God's green earth would they dismiss the complaint against CMS partners? I do want to say, though, I think the Mass Commission Against Discrimination has done a good job with the investigation against CMS partners. And I really hope that they, make the right decision and not dismiss this complaint. If this gets dismissed after the overwhelming amount of evidence against CMS partners, then that means I'm being seen as less than human. And I would definitely appeal the dismissal if that happened. And I would take any further steps that I would need to take. Because something I want to say to CMS partners is, I'm not backing down from this fight easily. You need to be held accountable for your actions, and I will do everything I can to make sure that that happens. So yeah. The investigation hasn't been dismissed. Like I said, they have done a good job with this investigation, but I just don't want, this to get into the wrong hands and then some ignorant person just dismiss the complaint. Because unfortunately, I have to be prepared for anything because I was unlawfully evicted. So, I mean, for me, it's like anything could happen. I mean, I had plenty of documentation before I got evicted, and they still evicted me. They didn't care because they saw me as less than human. So, like I said, I just hope that the Mass Commission Against Discrimination makes the right decision. With that, I don't have too much more to say. I'm going to continue with my traffic videos. They're not just on TikTok, they're also on YouTube. There are some of them that are on Instagram. I do have a security camera in my car, in my hotel room, and I'm just keeping myself safe. I'm exposing the truth, and I just hope that I find permanent housing soon, and this nightmare can be over. And lastly, I did get a new electric toothbrush. So I hope it works, because this is the 4th one. So good night.